A new letter. I should speak with Eivor.
Eivor, if you've a moment to spare...
Jorvik is now free of the Order's influence.
Brilliant as ever, my friend. Ah, here is something for you. An odd
A poor fellow soldier.
That's right.
Not by sight. But this soldier has intimate knowledge of the Order. He's the reason I've found them so easily in the cities.
The letter says you must travel to Wincestre, visit God's house and look for when pride cometh.
All right. I will speak with Randvi, get a fuller picture of all this.
Do you need something?
I have...
Then go in peace.
Eivor, if you've a moment to spare...
Nice to see...
I want to see... Hytham received a message from Wincestre. From someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Your hidden ally. Very interesting.
Yes.
As a West Saxon stronghold, Wincestre will be a rather unwelcome place for you, if you go.
I will make my way to Winchester. The letter asked me to meet a man in white and then recite this phrase.
A passage from their...
The seat of King Alfred's power, where hawk shit stains my boots. Show me what lies ahead. I will find the man in white in their god's house. This must be the house of their timid god. They built him a rich dwelling.
A Dane treads the cobbles of God's house. In search of Christ's redemption, I hope.
Your Christ can wait his turn. It is you.
Is that so?
When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom. You know these words, and you know why I speak them.
I do. But I am not yet satisfied that you are the one for the task ahead. As Jesus said unto Thomas, I am the way. Speak the deeds of Christ in order.
If I must dance to your tune, tell me where to step.
In books, one may find such wisdom. We had many in England, or perhaps a more...
I have nothing for you now, but I... Their god brings them light, just as Baldur does. Light as bright as the summer sun.
His body gone to earth.
He bathed in the river, so a gentle wash brings them closer to their god. He rose from the dead. A nice trick, and not easily done.
Speak the deeds of Christ in order.
God breathed on the water and in the
His baptism.
On the mountain his face...
His
The women came with offerings, but they couldn't...
And Jesus said, I am the light of the world.
Other riddles...
That is not for me to decide, for I am not the one who summoned you. If you follow, I will lead you to him.
I solved your riddle. Now all I get is silence. Who am I to meet?
Shh. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush! You're prattling offends God's ears. We're here!
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul thrones, make with me a strong covenant. Was God's lesson instructive?
I learned that my gods and yours inspire tales of equal amusement. They make me howl with laughter.
A dull answer, but a battle-blunted axe may yet be sharpened.
Do all the priests in Winchester have this same skill for drama? You risk your life, Alfred King.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
You gifted my Jarl to that whelp from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke was an enemy of Wessex. But it seems someone has already removed her threat from my lands.
If you did not hear it was me, you have now.
Impressive. The Order of Ancients has surely been crippled by her loss.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this and little more. This letter, signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
The gallows, the quill, the Sikhs. 3 men eager to kill you.
2 now. The Bishop Eivor is dead. He was the Sikhs, so far as I can tell.
And a humble servant of your god. That must sting.
Still, his death has strengthened Christian fellowship in Winchester. I pray the deaths of his colleagues will do the same.
So many lies in the name of your god. Perhaps he is not strong enough to help you.
My God is the Almighty. But my enemies are numerous and my throne is fresh.
I should let the Order kill you. It would speed our conquest of England.
You may remove the organs of state. The cancer will remain.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight in silver.
Very well. As much as you can carry. This morning, my Reeve, Goodwin, was not at his post.
A man you trust.
Goodwin was following the clues given in this letter when he disappeared.
Where was he last seen?
At his house, by the west. Eivor, compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Not yet, great king, but the day will come. I need to find this Reeve, Goodwin.
Come here. I want to talk to you.
You'll get nothing from me. I'm as loyal as the king's house.
Goodwin's gone, and guards sniffing.
Together, lads, we have this. Get behind if you can.
Goodwin gone, and guards sniffing around. So where would they have taken him? Papers thrown in the fire. Goodwin covering his tracks, other guards destroying evidence. Broken bowls, food scattered. They took him by force. There must be a garrison in the city. A violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's garrison. Best not to draw attention here. The prisoners might know something.
Felling trees, chiseling rock from the earth, and for what? To build more prisons for men who steal apples.
I was starving. My baby son close to death. Would you not steal to save your child?
I am looking for the Reeve.
Selwyn? That bastard said I stole an apple. He'll see me hang for it.
Not Selwyn. Reeve Goodwin was arrested not long ago.
Alfred's man? Arrested? Now that's as funny as a dose of the pox. Seems no one is free in Winchester.
Your life belongs.
That will cost you!
The other side must be barred. Thick walls and thicker guards. A place to keep a valuable man. Reeve Selwyn ordered executions for petty theft and mudslinging. A husband and wife, to be carried out soon.
A Dane in Winchester? These are strange times.
King Alfred sent me, pleading from his bended knee to find someone.
I know Alfred well enough to spot a bloody lie when I hear it. If he did send you, he was standing tall and proud.
That he was, and you are the man I've come to find, Goodwin. Do you know?
If I had one guess, to find these heretics from the Order of Ancients and bury them.
So where do we start digging?
My research should help us. If they haven't burned it already, it'll be somewhere nearby.
I will find your research. Now go before they find their wolf.
Let's regroup beyond the walls.
Goodwin's research against the Order of Ancients.
I am grateful for your help.
It is a brazen move to arrest Alfred's favorite Reeve.
This so-called order are nothing but deviled shit peddlers.
Shit peddlers who have wormed their way into every crevasse of your country. They are dangerous.
I didn't catch your name, did I?
Eivor, of the Raven clan. Scourge of Mercia, if that name does not rattle some recognition.
Well, Eivor, when our three heretics smolder on a heap of ash, we'll down a cup of ale together and share our distaste of Mercians like old friends.
One calls himself the Quill. Are words his weapons?
There were rumors of letters nailed up around Winchester. It may...
Alfred believes at least one is dead. Your bishop bugger.
Half of Winchester is in mourning for that.
The gallows.
Must be another Reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we...
Is Selwyn a name you know? He seems to have judged and executed many for little more.
Of course. That hedge pig has brought down laws like a hammer on...
Could it be another?
He's the man. And his...
Winchester mourns a good bishop, a strong, virile man. Let him find his peace with God.
Is this what you want?
Good people of Winchester, open your eyes. See how Alfred's locked these prisoners before you. Do not live by Alfred's laws. The Hubert here, his wits addled by ale, spoke false of Bishop Aelfirth, our pious...
Aelfirth was no man of God. He'll burn for his sins.
Your wife is a baying shrew, Hubert. Is there a man here who has not supped rancid mead from her cup?
When will your work be done, Selwyn? When all of Winchester falls to your justice?
Winchester has passed judgment, Hubert.
There are rats in the grain store. Alfred has set the trap. You cannot slander and keep your tongue. Mocking our king's edict. And who has the right to determine the...
God won't let us lose.
With me, here!
Selwyn punishes criminals, as it should be.
He's the worst criminal of them all!
Perverter of justice. Who dares execute the king's noose?
It is not in Alfred's name that you carry out your work. You are the Order's executioner.
You peer through the veil, but you do not see clearly. Alfred's laws are a slave's fever dream. He offers shit-soaked beggars a seat at his table.
where the meek devour the strong. Who best to judge the fate of the wretched many, if not the strong and worthy few?
To protect your people, you must sheathe your hand in an iron glove. You grind your heels into the backs of freedmen, not those who deserve it.
The Order condemns all men to pain. For all men are but a shadow of the perfection we should know. The perfection of the Ancient Ones.
You are only a man, Reeve. One dead branch on a fast-dying tree. I should meet with Goodwin, see what he has found on the quill. I need your eyes, my friend.
A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Does Magister Batter not teach you the scriptures?
Magister Batter is a horse's dangles.
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow.
And you have plunged my city into chaos. I had hoped you would use the lessons of your subtler gods.
We have no subtle gods.
If the gallows is truly dead, perhaps we can allow cautious revelry?
I did only what I agreed to, Alfred. If your crown now weighs heavy...
Forgive my outburst. Gods,
we all want better for our people, don't we, Eivor?
The quill remains. What do we know?
The decay of learning has been gentle in Wessex.
The quill
Someone disagrees with your reforms, Alfred. And he is calling the children to arms.
Now we know why so many children scurry through the streets.
I can talk to some.
Good. Find me at the alehouse when you're done. And
we Norse are the monsters of your Saxon mother's bedtime tales. I promise nothing. I see you, child. Come.
The bad Reeve, Selwyn. I saw you punish him in the square.
He hurt many people.
Yes. He hurt my mother to death. Then took her good luck charm. Perhaps you found it? A little carved tree. It is a...
Such a sad story. Take this. Perhaps it will keep you off the streets and out of trouble.
For me? Oh, thank you.
Spry, little mouse. Will you lead me to your quill?
Heaven will swallow the smoke of Aelfred's pyre.
Very poetic. But he's going to be buried in the ground at the minute.
Do you
souls. Part of us that lives on with God after we die. Bishop Aelfirth's passing has made me wonder.
Cowbird, you little street rat.
You there, little cut purse.
Keep your beak out, nosy! I'm starving!
He'll crack his head like a fresh egg.
Stealing apples, eh?
Fruit don't feed a grown boy.
I do not, but maybe you can
The quill? God blimey, you're brave. Find Elwyn and Wigbert. Stop it, you crumb kid! If he falls, God will punish you!
Godspeed! You'll set Winchester ablaze!
Roly-poly mutton man, you can't catch me!
God help me. I'd rather be shoveling dung in Malvern again.
What is that boy doing all the way up there? Be my eyes, Sunan.
Mind your own beeswax.
Elwyn, is it? You wield fire like the flood.
It was burning when I found it. Hot well? Oi! Wigbert! You great moon calf.
Hand it over, Alwyn. We saw your little shadow take it. What are you looking at?
I'm not sure. Looks...
Come on, then!
What is that boy doing all the way up there?
mind your own beeswax.
What?
I'm not...
Useless, godless,
That showed them.
Trouble seems to follow you.
And I wriggle out of it like a slippery eel. Why are you following
I'm looking for the quill, so I'm...
us? Working for the quill? Shows what you know.
Is that so?
I am innocent as a lamb. They were the quill's thugs and you killed them. Wouldn't want to be in your boots.
It sounds like you owe me your life.
This one's brave and strong. Might be able to help us.
So you are not what...
We steal to stay alive and out of the quill's clutches.
But you know where I...
They come up from this. Go on. Give him what you took. Good luck, Dane. Try...
Survey the area, Sunan. I should watch out for a mousetrap.
I like the pretty things. But Magister Battis I'm going to marry King Alfred. And he's going to whisk me away from all this toil. Everyone died. And left me alone on the streets.
I'm hurt! Get the dog! Not quite! I don't do mercy!
That's her! Dimwit Dane, didn't guess the quill's a she.
Now, Elwyn. Few have the wit that you and I possess. Most see the world in simpler terms, where we are the weaker sex.
A broodmare who preys on innocence, and you brag about strength.
How little you know. Defend your mistress!
I'm the little of this!
Now, shield me.
off Earth's roof. Does she flee to the bishop's house?
Pay for your sins! Let us end it. Mine! Mine!
This heathen will kill us all! Keep your wits. The Dane wants my blood. Show yourself, murderer! Do not leave my side! No more running! Winchester will see your crime.
Shoot! Shoot! I'll keep the rat busy! Take your last breath. Oh, God's death! Take the coward up! Stop, right?
Come, child. Whisper what you've learned, and Mother will give you a treat.
Coward. Using children to spy and steal for your order.
To educate them. Give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman. What use are letters when a child can only write his name in pig shit? Or wisdom in a woman when she cannot wield it beyond her heart? I taught little Alwyn so much more. Saved her if I could.
But you cannot. You have corrupted too many to save too few.
My order is the only. And what would you sacrifice for infinite knowledge?
An immeasurable gift. Why refuse it?
Not their innocence. said to meet him at an alehouse nearby.
Eivor!
Is this where justice
hides? Splood, no. This is a wake.
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester.
I've been called.
Be thou hail.
I sat easy with my kinsbane. Old honey waves.
If the mead...
I could use someone like you in my settlement.
I would love to devote myself to the study and...
Impossible. Even in death, our bat...
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing...
Where is your king?
Alfred is busy with the Ealdorman of Wessex. A wit...
Are you sure?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop...
I do not believe it. Too much theatre in Winchester. Oh,
well, you could pay your respects.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives...
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty...
Whether you find or make a corpse, meet me at the Witten with your report.